Yes, worth keeping your eye out for these Australian 50-cent coins. 1970 is the key date right there. And this design, Captain Cook, 1970, up to $9.50. $1 to $9.50 is a recently sold price range on those. And they made 16.5 million of them, so they made a fair few. But interesting design, the first commemorative design on an Australian decimal currency coin. So for circulation, there we go. Captain Cook, keep your eye for that one. I do have a roll right here of coins to search through, 50-cent coins, $10 worth. So we'll jump into this, see if we can find something else from the list. And I hope you have been having a great day. It's the weekend here, but you might be watching this video when it's not the weekend. All good. Let's get into it, see if we can find something to add to the collection. And we'll check the values, because values is interesting. I think it's really cool that 50-cent coins can be worth a lot more than just 50 cents. So that's what drew me into the hobby a number of years ago. Let's go. These 2007s can have a doubling. This one might have a little bit of doubling around the 0 and the 5. We'll get a bit tighter in there and we'll see if we can see that. You can see that extra little bit of metal around the outside and the inside of the 5 and around the outside of the 0 and the inside of the 0. So what have we got price-wise on these? 2007 doubling, $3 to $8.50 is a recently sold price range on those. We'll put that aside. 1980, we look for a double bar behind the emu's head. You can get two little lines of metal. We'll get the zoom right in here. I think we're seeing one, at least one at the top there, one line there, but is there one at the bottom? Yes, I think there is another little one right through there as well. So a double bar 1980. I'll check the list on that one too for you. Here we go, $4 to $35. Now it's a little bit weak. Sometimes it's really easy to see. So it's a little bit weak, but I'll still put it aside. Cool. 2010, we'll check this for rotations. Boom, not rotated. So what I mean by that is when you hold everything upright on this side, top and the bottom, and if you twirl it around, the Queen's nose is supposed to be pointing to 3 o'clock on the coin over here. But sometimes on these 2010s, the Queen can be pointing in a different direction. So it adds a fair amount of value. So what do we got prices on those? $40 to $125 if you can find that 2010 rotated 50-cent coin. Oh, here we go, another 1980. Checking for double bar. I don't think I can see one there. Nope. These we check for extra metal at the bottom of the robe. Need a little pointer to show where I'm talking about. This little spot right here, the pointer's a bit bent. Right there, you can get a blob of metal right there, and you can also get a blob on the top of the helmet there too. So adds a few dollars of value, those two things, if you can find that. 2022, pretty common shiny coin. They made a lot of those though. Ooh, this one's a great find. Now it just looks very normal. Look at that, just a normal coin hiding in plain sight. 1985, that's one of the harder ones to find. That's awesome. I'm pumped about this one. $12.50 to $40 is a recently sold price range of the 1985 50-cent coins. They only made 1 million, which is not very many for circulating coins. That is awesome. I'm pumped with that. That's really cool. You might hear it in my voice. $75, you're after the 72s, 73s, and 74s. Check this one for rotations. Nope. 2022, 2022, 83. Oh, another good one. Here we go. The Centenary of Federation, state and territory coin. This one's the New South Wales coat of arms. So each state and territory has a different coat of arms, and in 2001 they had coins for each one of the states and territories. So these coins are really cool sets to try and collect. So what have we got? I'm just trying to find on the list. Here it is. $3 to $14 is a recently sold price range on these state and territory coins. That's cool. This is a good roll. I like it. 50-cent coins. Get into it. Let's go. Check for the double bar up here. So not on that one, but we put aside 4 coins, I believe, from that search right there. But my coin of the roll is definitely the 1985 50-cent coin, just a standard coin, but a lot of hidden value right there.